We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Wildcats will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made out at the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, but he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Garcia. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On the return, it's Tuggle. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Garcia. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll run it with the draw play. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Same tailback, another carry. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Extra point splits the uprights. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff running right. Running with purpose. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Garcia. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen at him.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. And now the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. To throw, it's Garcia. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to take off here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The shotgun drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's finally tackled at the 3, defense getting pushed backwards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Garcia. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Murphy. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. It brings up a second down and 7. Tosses it back. He will lose yardage on that play. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And the quarterback dropping back, using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He tosses it back. Heavy pressure hit as he throws. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Murphy. Touchdown, Georgia, to stretch the lead. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider. 4.
They call the counter run here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Let's go.
Give it to the back again. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Eludes the rush. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Garcia. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Arizona getting set with a first and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Lasso.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield, let the quarterback find the weakness of the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side on that play.
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. He hands it off from the gun. In the clear at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Garcia. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Powers through a tackle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Oh, a reverse. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. On the toss play, runner moving left. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the...
Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now here's the toss play. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see if the play stands. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Garcia. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Back to pass. It's Garcia. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.